Good morning, students. Today we start the chapter 5. Here, the age of the industrialization. Before the industrialization or the industrial revolution, that is time period which is known as proto-industrialization. Proto-industrialization, which means that only production is done by the handmade, like in European countries, the production of cotton and woolens were done by the handmade. Economic development in 17th and 18th century. Here it is the time period when the peoples refer to the villages area. They are doing the production by the hands, and some of them like peasants and the artisan, and ask them to produce goods. Putting out of system, it means that the capitalist merchant distributed raw material to working families in rural areas. Effect of the industrialization: basically rural peasants and the artisan. The poor peasant and artisan started working for the merchants at a time when peasants lost their traditional rights. Open fields were taken up for urbanization and industrialization. Then common lands were fenced. The peasant could no longer collect vegetables, hay, straw, and twig for fuels. It means that is the time period problems for the merchants. Now, this system brought the cities and villages close to one another. Merchants live in the cities and got their work done in the villages. Here, stapler, a person who categorized wools on the basis of their fiber and quality. Fuller, a person who gathered cloths by pleating to cleanse and finish woolen cloth by moistening, heating, and pressing. Carding, the process in which the fibers such as cotton or wool are cleaned and with a tooth implement or machine before spinning. The appearance of the factories. You know that first industry to be set was the textile industry. A number of inventions had taken place in 18th century, and this is the time period the different process of production was done, like twisting, spinning, rolling. Now the goods could be produced quickly, easily, in large quantity. The quality of could be controlled and labor was regular. It means it was very difficult to do all these when production was in the countryside and it in the towns. Now the pace of industrialization changes the life of the peoples. Peoples need to demand the industrial production because more and more population can be grown. Now second point is that peoples are dependable on the industrial good. Before answering this question, how rapid was the process of industrialization, we should go through the following points. Cotton industry had expanded rapidly. Now you have to be seen a spinning factory in 1830. Lots of the women, they are working now producing the cloths. Here 1860, the demand of iron steel increased at a very fast rate. By 1873, Britain was exporting iron and steel worth about $77 million and double the value of export of cotton. Now second point here, it means a large portion of the output was produced within the domestic unit. Third here, that is the time period the machines often broke down and repair was expensive now that time period. Like James Watt in 1871 and he invented the new machines and railway engines. Fourth, the traditional industries had also speed up production due to small innovation. These industries were food processing, building, pottery, glasswork, tanning, and many of them. More hand labor, less of steam power. It means that in 19th century is the time period of the industrialization and machines required huge capital investment. It required minimum human labor. Human labor was abundant during this time period. Now when the machines are come in England, it means there is less demand of the labor class peoples, and machines they are easily large number of the production done by the machines, and the capitalist person they got the more and more profit. In Victorian England, a large number of people came from the countryside, it means village side, and they live in the towns area. They are working in the industries, they get the wages, they get the money. Their life was changed. Many goods could be produced by the hands that time, but machines production was largely, and the peoples they get the more and more profit. Life of worker in the cities impact due to the industrialization and workers employment. It means peoples are shifted to the towns area for the job, and they get the job in the factories and they get the employment. Peoples get the wages. Here the income of the worker not only depend on the wages rate but also number of days he was getting work. Till the middle of 19th century, 10% of the urban population was extremely poor at the time of economic slump. The percentage varied from 35 to 75%. This is the spinning jenny, a weaving machine. New technology was introduced in England. Industrialization in the colonies. India was a colony of British Empire. It means that British rule over the India. In 18th century, British government get the raw material from India in very cheap rate. They get the cottons from India, silk from India. Now and other areas like Punjab to Afghanistan. So they get the raw material for their factories, and huge production is done by the British government, and they get the more and more income from the colonies. Prominent sea routes are also there. Now it is the time period, see there, many of the sea routes was discovered, that is the time period, and trade was possible from the sea routes. You have to be seen an English factory at the Surat in India. So British government make the factory in the Surat, which is from the Gujarat, and it is the first cotton industry in India. Network of export trade in the 18th century. Supply of merchant gave advance to the weavers, took the supply and brought to it ports. At the port, the brokers of big shippers and export merchant they get the good profit, and they buy or sell the high prices. Like here, weavers procedure here procured supply textile upon gave advance, supply merchant gave goods, paid the price after negotiating. Brokers at the port engaged by big shippers and export merchants. Decline of Surat and of 18th century. Basically, European companies are come in India, and they started the more business and factories, and their production was easily high layer level, and they get the higher income. From 1740 it fell the 3 million. Bombay and Kolkata took a place these old ports, and these changes was enough to show intensity of colonial power. Effect of the here weavers and the artisan in India. Like here, the company eliminated the local traders, merchant connected with the cloth trade, appointed paid servants called the gomasthas and to supervise production, collect supplies, examine quality of goods in India. The weavers who work from the company, they are lost their job due to the machines. Now factories in India. Factories in India, it is the important topic, so we are going for in the next video.